All right, good morning from Wickersham K9 Ranch, and today we have Kramer, and we're working on his Obedience Basics reintegration workout. The very first thing we're going to do is make him aware of his tether by shaking it, and then I'm going to step off with my left and work our exercise called the right hand box heel. Kramer, I'm going to step off, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to turn and pivot. Oh wow, goodness gracious. And let's go. So what we're trying to do is establish forward motion with our dog, and we're going to have him tethered, and he's going to feel that we are moving forward no matter what happens. And so if he starts to look at the camera or get a little distracted, he's going to realize that the equipment will create just a little imbalance. Good boy, good boy, good boy. And we're working parallel left, and then we're going to rotate. Good job, Kramer. And reward our guy after 2 revolutions. Good job. We're going to work this in a set of 3. Cognizant of the leash. Just step off. Good boy. Nice target sound. A pivot. Good job, Kramer. Good boy. Again, acclimated to the camera. It's parallel left. We've got good pace. We're deliberate in our 90-degree turn. Good boy. We got this guy with some power steering. Good job. What a good boy. A step and turn. Good job. That's all I need. No matter what happens, I've got to keep him moving forward in this exercise. Good. Good boy. This will help us with acclimating him to be not shy or resentful and realize exactly where he should be in relation to the handler. No. That's it. Good boy, little rain this morning, good job. Rotate and reward off the signal. Our third and final, no, not moving yet. You sit. Good. We're going to work into our 3rd repetition with the right hand box heel. I'm going to step off, make sure he understands that I'm going to dictate the pace. Ready? Just anticipating, I understand. Heel. Forward, deliberate, 90 degrees. Good boy. Good boy. Step turn. Good. Let's go. This can be done inside the home. This can be done in an area of the backyard. The first 10 days that we reintegrate, we want to make sure that this is the foundation block and the very first thing that we do with our guy, so is that he understands all the concepts that build upon it. When we're at home, we're going to give a hard target sound on the tap with praise overlay. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Woo-hoo. That's a good boy, good, good, good. Good, good, good. We're going to rotate and reward, and we'll finish out our set of 3. Good boy. And so we've got a left-hand toe line now. The dog's parallel left, and he recognizes the signal response. I'm going to shake him out and release him. Through. Good, and then I'm just going to apply a little bit of touch. And for our lady handler, we want to make sure that he's not leaning on her in the at ease position. Good boy. We're going to invert and get to lesson 2. All right, so here we are, lesson 2. It's the left hand box heel. Very simply, we're going to tap and step. Good boy. We're going to move forward, and I'm going to step and turn. Good. In front of the dog. Good. 90 degrees to the left. Good. So he can read my body. Good boy. Let's go. We've got 2 full revolutions on this rectangle or square. Let's go. Good. Good boy. I'll pick up the pace if I see him stiff in the ground. Good. Let's go. Good boy. Step turn. Lots of praise. Again, we're parallel left. We're going to move him in and through. We're going to slow on the finish. 3, 2, 1 with rotation and reward. That's our first left-hand box heel. This will help us with foraging and making sure that he doesn't pull, and also frame in a good plane for future exercise when we call him back to us. All right, Kramer. Let's heel. Step turn. Bump the dog is the correction. Woohoo! Good. Step turn. Good. And as soon as we got that first turn where we bumped him, he moves back into the slot. We start to frame the leash. Good boy. Good boy. Put it right where you see it, just like as if it were a reins or a steering wheel, and it can illustrate exactly where he needs to be. Good boy, good boy, good boy. That's a good dog, Kramer. Let's go. So he's looking great on repetition too. Good job. And he's parallel left, and he's in the slot. Good job. And he can learn to work out of this position. Good boy, Kramer. Rotate reward. Going to a half cookie. And then I'm going to step off into the third and final. Kramer, heel. Good boy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good job. So we can vary the length. Good. And way back in the slot, looking good. Good. Got our boy. Get an expansion of the skill set on the third. Good boy. Let's go, let's go. Good. Note. Do you see that? How he paces down? Good job. Atta boy. Atta boy. Good boy. Thanks, Kramer. What a sweet boy. You're looking good today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see the smile on his face? Good. Concentrating. 3, 2. There. Behind the eyeball just a little. Good boy. Little itty bitty piece. Good boy. There. I'm going to release him and shake the lead. Through. Let him know he can get up. And then again, at the end of every set, the handler is to touch the dog, making sure that there's no body mass or leaning on the shoulder to the left leg. If we've got that, then we can progress to step 3. Ready? Through. So here we are. We've got exercise 3. What I want to do here is ascend away with a recall. And in between, I can condition behaviors, such as, hey, let's not jump on our guest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him forward by pointing with the left and say, friend.
Hey Kramer, how you doing? Want a treat? There you go.
Gets the cookie, gets the touch.
Nice. Nice to see you.
And then we call him back. Kramer, leave. Heel. You see a 1 piece. Back to the finished position as we were working out a 1 and 2. Good boy. Good job, Kramer. Right in the slot, exactly where I want him to be. First, he starts here, he ends up here. So we do exercise 1 and 2, so as we teach the position for him to land, so as that then we can progress and begin the socialization piece. Ready? Friend.
Hey Kramer, how you doing? Oh, can I pet you? Oh,
excellent.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, look there. Counter with
You
a
triple my
bump.
feet?
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
We see that.
There we
We got
go.
touch. The dog wants to lean in a little bit.
Yeah.
The trained
There
people
we
know,
go.
hey, we can't tolerate
Yeah,
that.
no.
That's going to just snowball into all kinds of things like shyness and resentment. So we're going to call him away. Leave. Heel. I love the fact that Keith stayed in there and kept touching the dog. Good boy. All the way through and past the fault. Good job. Good job. So we've done 2 send-aways with 2 recalls. If you have a wee little itty bitty puppy, this is 12 to 14 weeks is when we want to teach this. Ready? Friend.
Hey Kramer. Oh, good to see you. There you go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And the counter.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Cognizant.
See?
Excellent.
There we go.
On his own accord.
Yeah. Very good. Good boy.
That's right. Not
Good
scared of
boy.
anything. He's checking for pheromones.
Yeah.
All right. Leave. Heel. No,
Yeah.
sir. There is no tail there. As in T-E-L-L. No, we can't smell the P on you. You're not afraid. That's what we're doing this for. All right. So we have 3 send-aways and 3 recalls. We're going to go bonus footage. Mr. Keith's going to try to get him to kiss. Little tap. Maybe blow some kisses. See if we can get him to jump. Ready? Kramer. Friend.
Hey Kramer. Yeah.
He said, no way. That guy's silly.
Yeah,
And I will not
there
do
you
that.
go.
Good. Sound aversion. Raspberries help him with that for sure.
Yeah.
I love how he's not
Good.
leaning on you after a
Yeah,
set.
I like that.
And now we can call him back. Leave.
Yeah.
Heel. Good boy, Kramer. Good boy. The 1-piece recall. Back to the finish. Big rotation. Big reward. Good job. Set 3's finished. +1. Gonna shake it out. And then apply my own touch. So when I'm shaking this leash, I'm telling the dog he's tethered to me and we won't allow it to advance more than 3 foot outside of our sphere of influence. We're still tethered, but you're at ease. And then we add a little touch and tell him how smart he is. Good job, Kramer. Let's go, brother. Exercise 4, we're going to work interior etiquette, and we call this place. It is actually a location downstay. What we're going to do is we're going to point and snap. Good boy. To the place. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good job, buddy. Then I'm going to induce with a signal, and then I'm going to reward as small guy. And then the big thing is our handlers must be able to give a signal for the shoulders to rotate and for them to give a backside signal. And our guy remain. Very simple. We've gone to about 15-20 seconds. And success on the first one. We always return to our guy when we're working location stays or down stays. You ready? Through. Good boy. So we let him up. Of course, we've got 2 more in our conditioning. Good boy. Every set, notice her. And so we have a next set. We'll show you where we're loading to the couch. We've been doing a little behavior modification. Well done. He said he wanted his cookie. Not only with his tummy, but with his conditioned behavior. He's working in economy of motion. He's begun to understand that there are times when I'm going to send him over there, especially when I'm moving. That's right. Good boy, Kramer. Very cooperative guy. Apologize. That's me. You ready? Through. That's our second route. Good boy. Place. Good boy. Let's go. So we teach a location stay. Kramer's mother has him with some furniture privileges, from what I understand from my notes. So we have also worked on loading him to the couch. We're going to show that in just a minute as bonus footage. But we got to get our first set of 3 where our guy is capable of holding position for about 3 minutes, regardless of distraction. We work it up in the 5th and 6th day. We work it up to about 5, 6, maybe 10 minutes, long enough to snack. End of the week, then we would utilize it for a full meal period, about 15 minutes. You see his head square between his paws. It means he's very cooperative, sweet boy. So we have a dichotomy here. We're working location stay to displace our guy. It would be very simple to eliminate furniture privileges if we wanted to using this technique. But again, our guy has them, so we're going to show you a couple things to do so as that we can modify behaviors, make sure he's not groping at the guest when he is napping. Ready? Through. And they have a seat. So here we are, as advertised. We're going to work this as bonus footage. One of the things that I want to do on the reintegration specifically with Kramer, since he does have furniture privileges, is to put him on a short tether and to actually direct him to get up onto the couch. Good boy. And at that point, once he's on the couch and he comes to rest, what I want to do is I want to approach him, and I actually want to put my butt right there up against his butt and scooch him out of the way a little bit and see how he replies with that. If I see submissive tongue come straight out the nose right there, or if I see a avoidance where maybe he lays down and he's all sweet, and then I can add tactile. Then I'm looking at this through a saturation method is that basically he's had many experiences where we move toward him, we put our big old wolf butt on him, we're prepared to tell him no and make him exit if he grumps, and then redirect him to a different location stay. And we're going to get into the second one real quick. All through. Good boy. Let's go. And it's very important. Let's go. Good. And not only that we tell him when to get on the furniture, but we can tell him to get off. And so we're going to point snap. Up you go. Good boy. And this is more or less ritual at this point. We're just doing 3 as a minimum value. When I approach, I can look at all the dog's different expressions. But the one that I'm looking for in particular was that tongue when it just came out, which is super submissive and super sweet. And then I'm going to overlay with just a brotherly touch right there. Oh, you looking for boobies? No, sir, I'm touching with flues. Right there, see that? That will elicit play bite in those young puppies that we're talking about. This is when we touch the flues. Good. So if he had a rotten attitude, that'll give him an opportunity right there to latch. But he's got a good attitude. He's a sweet boy, and I'm kind of just testing how sweet he is. Oh my goodness. I roll the flu as soon as I see him start to open his mouth and sass me a little bit for giving him grief. Good. But that's important. We want to make sure. And so he's using avoidance and going to get out of the repetition. It says that we've got moot point there. I know, Mr. Greg, he always picks on me. And so again, I'm going to the flues. I'm going to listen to this. I got my butt on him, and I'm picking on this dog like I'm his big brother. But the problem is, his little brother can't fight back. It's very terrible. Very terrible. Aggravating the mess out of him. Goodness gracious. Right there. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I see a little more avoidance. I'll get out of the rep. Submissive thumbs there. Good. I'll give you some insight on how exactly we condition behaviors is being able to read them and use the obedience language that we condition in and through. So here we are, third and final. Very quickly, very quickly. Good. Now again, what am I going to do? I'm going to move in toward the dog and put my wolf butt out. I'm going to slide him in there to him, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to see what he says. And he said, I know this, and I want to cook it. Because he yawned and licked his chops at the same time. And now he's got a little avoidance. I'm going to put a little tactile in it, aggravate the mess out of it, just a little bit of pull thing. Good job, buddy. I've used him as a pillow. We're going to practice, make sure nobody's going to get bit. But saturation method says that you got to keep on keeping on. Keep on practicing with him. Get him aware that at some point in his life, there are going to be people who approach, and perhaps they do things that he won't like, and that his reply is just to kind of chillax, and especially no grumping, no growling, no biting. Good boy, that's all we got to do. Hold his paws, hold his tail, good, hold his ear, good. Then I'm going to leave him alone and get him off the couch. Good job. Good job. Ready? Let's go. Good boy. So we need to do that 3 times a day with each animal as well. So we're going to do bonus etiquette real quick. A single repetition. He's properly prepared. We're going to swing the door open. We're going to shake it. We're not going to allow him to jump on it. Then we're going to use a point and snap indicator and say, all right, brother, let's go. And he is a great little duck car dog. Good boy, good boy. From my experience, which has been local, right here, loading up, riding around. And then we're going to swing that door open. Give that backside signal. We'll see a versive eye. Good boy, which is really nice. And then I'm going to basically, oh, I see a submissive tongue. That's really nice too. And then I'm going to pull this leash forward just a little bit. So that I can get a backside signal and a little opposition reflex. I'm just making sure my guy doesn't jump. He's sniffing, saying he's not paying attention. I'm going to give him opportunity to make the mistake. And I would impede and tell him no if he jumped before the key word. Good job. I'm going to close it one more time. I'm going to open it right back up. Good. Again, our guy's at ease. He's at ease. Good, but he knows he's not supposed to. Third and final. Good job, brother. That's my K-dog. Good boy. You just give me an eyeball yawn, comprehension, opposition reflex. Good boy, good boy. And then I just reach in there to the flues, the lip line, and I tell him when it's time to get out. Good boy. That's our Kramer. He walks around and he's ready to go. Let's go. We're just working with a little rapport and manual dexterity. I'm going to lift the pump. Go boy. Let him chew it out. I've got him on tether. Oh, he wants to play with Keith. My goodness. And then I'm going to bring him on back around. And so what I'm hoping is that in this quick little exercise is that we can showcase on the backside of our workout. Then what we do is pull out an object of attraction and multiplicity. Good boy. So is that we're not arguing over one singular object. Good job. And we're beginning a loop where he catches and he drops, and he knows when he drops, he's dictating to me that it's time to release one of those objects to him. Oh, and so we can now get on a loop. Oh, off your lip. My bad. What he'll also start to do is, and just like you saw, the objects that are on the ground are no longer relevant. He chews out his anxiety. 2, 3, 4. There it is. Oh my goodness, Greg is bossing me around. And then, as soon as he loops it out, let's go. We can't go pee yet. I'm going to show this off. Let's go. There you go. Take a break. Remember I said, keep them on tether, keep them in the slot. Last call. We hope to get 3, which we did. We're going to get out over there. Chew. He drops, and we're going to get back in the air. Good boy. He ignores the one that doesn't hit, and that's our Kramer. He'll get about 3 or 4 in his mouth, and then he'll start bumping it with his nose. Good boy. We're just building a rapport. Good. He's not running all over the place. He'll get to about 3 to 6. It'll bump right off his nose. And if he's not chewing anymore on the object, then that's our cue that he has used that action-specific energy and everything that we bossed him around. If it made him a little bit cranky, we got it out of there. All right, just by using his mouth and chewing on something very briefly. Good job. If you got a young puppy, that's a good technique to prevent chewing as well. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Come on.